Hey guys, Zola here, back with another review, and today we are having a look at the Batman, I think it's Power Attack. In other words, the little kitty line that Mattel's put out for Batman. Today we're having a look at the Gotham City Showdown. Now, back of the box, here's the plot. It's a battle for Gotham City. The Joker, Deathstroke, and Clayface are carrying out evil plans to demolish the city. Batman and Robin team up with Green Arrow and Azrael, or Azrael Batman as it says here, to stop this villainous team up and save Gotham City from total destruction. And, yeah, that's the plot. I'd show you the back, but I really don't think I have room. Not wrecking the display I got going on here. Alright, I'll zoom out and show you the box. So there's Batman fighting Clayface. Pretty cool, pretty cool. There's Azrael flying in the air there. There's Robin going after the Joker, holding the giant saw thing of death. And there's Green Arrow fighting Deathstroke. And as you can see, I think Green Arrow has a stash and beard. I don't know, maybe he doesn't. But Deathstroke is shown with weapons. He does not come with said weapons for whatever reason. So we'll move it. And on the front of the box it says, 3 mega weapons included. And it is ages 3+, because it is a kid's toy. But I got this as an early birthday present from my mom. This is $50 for this set. Is it worth it? Well, it depends on your preference. For collectors, probably not. For me, value of figures, the fact that they're $7 each at the store, I'd say, yeah, it's probably in the more worth it range, because, you know, this is a lot for $50, honestly. Granted, they're not the heaviest things, but yeah, and the only thing I don't have displayed here is this. This is one of the so-called mega weapons. I think they should have just left this stupid thing out and gave Deathstroke a gun. That way I'd have a gun and a sword. I dug that sword up. It was from a Bandai figure. I believe it was Kamen Rider. Yeah, it was Blank Knight from Kamen Rider. So, if you're wondering where I got that, that's where I got it. And I picked those figures up cheap, too. But yeah, a little sort of rubbery too. So I don't know what the dealio with that is, but I would have rather have gotten weapons for Deathstroke instead of that stupid thing, or maybe even that saw there. But what are you gonna do? So having a look at the figures. First up, we're gonna have a look at the Batman. So I slowly reach in, slowly put him out. The standard articulation for these guys, they got a swivel in the head, swivel in the shoulders, hinge in the elbow, swivel in the hips, and hinge in the knees. That's it. I believe the 6-inch ones had a waist cut. I don't know. I will be picking up the Killer Croc set, the Killer Croc Takedown, with Superman and Batman. I will probably get that for the Croc, because I believe he's around the size of that Clayface there, so maybe a little bit taller, but you know, he doesn't have to be the biggest figure ever. But Batman here, pretty standard figure. He will sit in vehicles due to the cloth cape. The hips are a little screwy on these things, but you can get by it. Kind of remind me of the Ben 10 figures I have a buttload of. Sort of New 52 / I don't know if it's Golden Age or whatever, but the modern styles. So 90s plus, I guess, because Azrael there. But his cape is cloth, and you can pull it up, you can see some back details. But Batman overall, pretty cool figure. New bat symbol looks pretty cool too, so that's him. Next up, we'll have a look at Robin. If you're wondering where he is, he's up there. I have Clayface holding on to him, so let me just get him out of his hand here. I'm knocking everyone over. Alright. Painting this down. Robin, same articulation as Batman. He's got the big old whoop-de-doo on his head, which I think is kind of silly, but sort of 50s looking, in all honesty. I mean, the costume's colorful. the hairs in that style. Kind of looks more like the Joker hair from the deluxe figure for the 6-inch stuff. But like I said, same articulation as Batman. The joints are a little bit flexible, so you might need to take a hairdryer to them. Just flip the capes up and try to avoid that breaking the joint thing. Excuse me. Yeah, Robin looks nice, you know. I would have preferred a black mask, but whatever. So that's him. Next up, we'll have a look-see at... I guess we'll look at the Joker next. He comes with this ginormous saw thing, which doesn't even spin, which I thought it was going to, which would have been a little bit better of a play value, but whatever. Yeah, he's got a little bit of a thug look to him. I'll take this thing out because it's absurd and huge. The bottom of it sort of looks like a missile to me, so I don't know if they were originally going to make this a missile for a bigger figure, but, you know, that's an insanely huge piece of plastic right there, if you think about it. But yeah, the Joker here, he's got the little ammo belt thing, which is removable, actually. You can take it clean off if you want. I leave it on because, you know, he looks decent with it, better than that giant green saw thing. He's got the same articulation. His head sculpt is pretty cool. I would have liked a little bit more on the hair instead of just this sort of buzz cut look, but whatever. It's a new look, I guess. The vest is cool. The legs, I like the look of the boots and the pants. I like the nude arms, honestly. Kind of looks like a biker clown or something like that. All he needs is a little German helmet with a spike coming out of it, and there you go. But yeah, I really like the Joker design, you know, besides not having the little hair things, like the animated series, or Justice League Unlimited, whatever, Justice League animated series, I guess. But yeah, he's got the vest is a separate piece as well, like the vest too, so that's the Joker. Next up, we'll have a look at Azrael. Azrael here, he is in his red, in other words, accurate colors. The single pack version is blue. They will be releasing that one in the next set, which I'll get into at the end of the video. But yeah, I mean, this Azrael is so cool. I love this figure. One of my favorites of the set. He's got articulation in the head, even though it's a little bit hindered, and he's got the standard shoulder, elbow, hip, and knee thing that everyone else does. It would have been nice if his wings could spread out or do something like that, but they don't. But what are you going to do? Yeah, overall, very awesome looking figure. I mean, just a sweet looking 4-inch figure. It's been a while since I got something with this much tooling on it in this scale, so he's pretty cool. Next up, we'll have a look at Green Arrow. Of course, sporting his little bow there. Mine came a little warped, so that's why he's posed kind of funny. But it sort of looks like he's shooting in the sky, really. Guess he's trying to get Robin down. We'll take this out of his hands for the moment. His little harness thing is removable, but I'm not going to take it off because it takes a little fidgeting. I mean, you gotta pull it all the way off like this. So I do it anyway. I mean, yeah, it's alright. You know, it would have been nice if it would just stayed in place. It sucks. It's hard to get back on because his thumb's getting in the way. There we go. These guys are a little bit more flexible than DC UC figures, so it's easier to take stuff on and off them. I like the little black outlinings on his uniform, and it doesn't look like he has a beard or anything. So that's interesting. This is the only member of the Justice League I have. They did make Superman in the Flash, which I'll probably get. I heard Superman came with a Joker bot or something, in like a deluxe set, but I probably will just get the single carded version because it's easier and I'll have more room for it. So I'll probably get the Superman in the Flash just so I could start getting the Justice League going. Maybe eventually they'll come out with a Green Lantern and Wonder Woman, Aquaman, that stuff, so excuse me. But yeah, Green Arrow, pretty cool figure. Next up, we'll have a look at Deathstroke. Of course, Deathstroke being probably one of the stars of the set. Does not come with this sword, like I said in the beginning. He's got the same old articulation. Got a lot of tooling on him. The belt, the bullet strap going across his chest there. I'll stuff this in the back here. That's what I normally do. Slide it up even. Give you a look at what it looks like stored. I think it looks pretty good. Stashed back there, so maybe it's just me. He's got, like I said, standard articulation. It would have been nice to get maybe some orange boots, but Deathstroke looks pretty freaking sick. But he does not come with weapons, sadly, so what are you gonna do? That's Deathstroke. Last but not least, Clayface. One of the main reasons I wanted the set. I don't have a Clayface. This one's nice and small, so I can get a feel for what Clayface really sort of is. It's made out of rubber, so don't let your dogs near it. They will have a field day with this guy. But the best part about Clayface, well, the worst part, he only moves in the arms. But what are you gonna do? I mean, the cool part is you can move his face, like give him emotions, like his mouth is closed, then he's laughing, or he's talking. You know, it's pretty freaking cool. So, yeah. Then he's got this giant gaping maw in the middle. Or if you want, you can push down and make him sort of squeak. But the best part is he can do all sorts of things to the dynamic duo, like smack him across the face. Or better yet, bash the brains out. Of course, one doesn't work. Bash the brains out. Exactly. So Clayface is pretty cool for the play value. Kids are going to have a field day with this guy. Probably a better day than the dogs, but yeah, Clayface, definitely a cool figure of the set. So individually, I'm just going to have Clayface here. I think that works. Clayface, I'm going to give... granted, he is not really articulated, but I like it a lot. Plus, I don't have a Clayface, so I'm going to give him an 8, just because I can. Deathstroke a 9, Green Arrow an 8, Azrael, Batman, I'm going to give him a 10, actually. Joker, I'll give an 8. Batman, I'll give a 9. And Robin, I'll give an 8. So overall, the set gets a 9 out of 10, because I said so. So, for the value, what you're getting a pretty good deal. So I would say if you got kids, this is the perfect set to get for them. I'd also recommend the Batcave and Batmobile sets as well, as along with the upcoming Solomon Grundy set coming out this fall, Gotham Tunnel Chase. I'll be picking that up and reviewing it for you guys. So yeah, stay tuned for more stuff like this. I plan on getting the Killer Croc set and a couple of the single carded figures soon, maybe even some of the other stuff. But yeah, until next time, I'll catch you guys later.